What's up, guys? John here from the Killer Bits, and today we are taking The Low Road by XGen Studios. Yes, this is a new adventure game out today, in fact, I think it is. And it is based in the 1970s in the world of corporate espionage. And we play as this character here. This is Noomi Kovacs, and we are like a rookie spy at this new... well, spy agency. It's not quite Archer, I don't think. Anyway, I'm going into this one fairly blind. All I've seen is kind of a few trailers and a bit of the blurb on the website and that, but other than that, I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's point and click-ish. There's almost a bit of Papers, Please type element in there. There's some puzzles. I've seen some pictures of them breaking into a building, but other than that, I'm not sure. So we're going to go into this one together. As you can see here, there's not a lot of options. We can only choose language. Other than that, let's try this. And we've got some like Bowie style crooning going on. Either that, it's a Vegas lounge singer. Come on. All right, there we go. Penderbrook Motors HQ, Department of Outside Intelligence, August 17th, 1976.
Let me tell you something I wish somebody had told me on my first day. Being a spy is nothing like you see on TV. Showdowns in exotic locales, death-defying car chases, seemingly limitless food and beverage per diems. Those days are over. What we deal with is the collection and manipulation of information, plain and simple. And thanks to the wonders of telephone communication, we don't even have to leave our desks anymore. Is it fun? Not really. Does it pay well? Well, that depends on how long you've been here. But listen, if you keep your head down and do what's asked of you, 15, 20 years down the line, you could have a nice-looking corner office just like this one. Heated underground parking, too. Not too shabby, is it?
Okay, so we've got something to look forward to. If we play this game for 15 years, we can get a corner office. Maybe not. Okay, so not too shabby, is it? Sounds okay. I'd rather be a real spy, thanks. That sounds amazing. I'd rather do field work, actually.
When I signed up here, I was kind of hoping to do work in the field.
Of course you were. Take it from someone who spent their entire 20s having the wind blow through their hair. Sooner or later, we all have to settle down and manage expectations. Better to do that now and get a head start on everybody else.
Fair enough.
What's your name again?
So, as I say, we play as Noomi Kovacs. Or Nooms Kovacs. Noomi Kovacs. Yeah, that one.
Kovacs. Noomi Kovacs.
Cute. But try to knock that fantasy nonsense out of your head. We're doing serious work here. Since it's your first day, let's see what they taught you in the academy. The woman we're about to call is Lacey Mendoza. She's a production manager at our latest competitor, Rev Inc. Our top engineer, a fellow by the name of Sebastian Cartwright, was working on a top-secret project when he was abducted along with his plans. We're beginning to think that Cartwright might be involved in whatever they're doing over there at Rev, and possibly against his will. There's 3 things I'm going to need you to find out. 1, where this test facility is located. 2, what's the easiest point of entry? And 3, whether or not they have Sebastian. I pulled all the information I could on Lacey and compiled it in this scrapbook. It's not much, but it might help you gild the lily. Any questions?
So it sounds like, well, I mean, this is inferring from what I saw in the trailer. There's this kind of Papers, Please type thing to it. So we have to ring up this person and flick through the scrapbook and pass ourselves off as somebody and, try and basically lie our way through it all. But there was something about breaking in, finding point of entry. So that must be the kind of breaking into the factory type stuff. So what's Rev Inc?
What's Rev Inc?
No idea. There's nothing on the books to prove it exists. My guess is that it's just a front for one of the big boys.
Tell me more about Sebastian.
More about Sebastian.
Brilliant engineer. Bit of an eccentric. Has a Jones for clean energy. whatever that is.
So he's building a hybrid. He's the inventor of the Tesla, is he? No?
How do I use the scrapbook?
It's a scrapbook. You turn the pages with your hands and look through it with your eyes. Then your eyes take what they see to your brain, and your brain uses that to come up with ideas. Though maybe not in your case.
Okay, enough with the sass.
Any advice?
Get her to trust you. Pretend to be someone from her past. Someone she cares for but hasn't kept in touch with. Old classmate, former co-worker, that sort of thing. Whatever you do, don't pretend to be a loan manager. You won't make it past hello.
Enough talk. Let's call her up.
Okay, so we've got to pass ourselves off as former college roommate or something like that then. So, oh, yes, it's Unity Jiggles,
so make it count.
Jiggly Physics. Right. Lacey and somebody invite you to their wedding, Saturday, March 27th.
Bliss and blessings unto you and yours. This is Lacey. Who's speaking?
This is Sheila Abregas of the London branch. Guess who? Roommate?
Only the best roommate you've ever had.
Clara? You sound really different.
So we're 76. That's gonna be the Clara there. 71. Change his voice. So do you?
So do you. I actually thought you were a man when you first picked up.
Really? Well, it's probably just a bad line or something.
That's probably it.
You're not with Docilio, are you?
Who's Docilio?
Never mind. We've just had a lot of outside interference lately, and we need to be extra careful about who we speak to. So if you really are Clara, I'm going to need some proof. Why don't we start with you telling me the address of our old apartment?
Right. Well, Carvery Dormitory. It's either that one or that one. 42 Overlook. I'm going to go 42 Overlook.
42 Overlook Terrace.
Wow, it really is you!
Okay, we got that. So,
How on earth
Seed
did you get this number?
Babcock. How on earth did you get this number? Mother gave it to me. X gave it to me. Mother?
Your mother gave it to me.
Stop it right there. I've had it up to here with her meddling. First she writes the newspaper, and now she's got you doing her dirty work?
So, she's Abigail then. Her mother is Abigail. You need to come home. Worried about your safety. I want to join you. She misses you. So what's this actually say? 2 weeks ago, our daughter Lacey abandoned her lovely fiancé at the altar, and a well-to-do man who promised her the world. Won't explain. Value system. Moving back with her roommate. She's holed up in seedy hotel with a bunch. Worried about your safety.
Worried about your safety.
Safety's the last thing I have to worry about. I'm on a private island with armed guard protection. No way in or out.
Wait, did you say there's no way out?
It's not as bad as you think. There's a ventilation system that leads to a sewer grate, so it's not like we're prisoners. Trust me, it's a great community.
It sounds to me like you're a prisoner.
Prisoner? It's like Sebastian tells us every day. The real prisoners are the ones on the outside.
Do you mean Sebastian Cartwright?
Nice try, but I've already revealed too much to your outsider ears. You'll know when it happens. Until then, trust and rev.
Wow, 2 out of 3. Not bad for a rookie. Not great either. Maybe in a year or two you'll have what it takes to do this on the regular.
Well, we can.
Why don't you
We gotta
take a coffee break and then get started on some light clerical work? I think that's more your speed.
So what was the third one we missed? We've established he's there. We established this Sebastian's there. We worked out how to get in. What was the other one we had to... Was it just passing ourselves off? Anyway, right, let's have a wander around the office. We can go out. Doesn't seem to be anything we can click on there. Let's have a look at the big board. Can we click on it? No. No. Okay, maybe this is just his office and we've got our own office. What should I call you? Anything I can do? Okay.
So, what should I call you? Barney? Mr. Turner?
Folks around here call me Turn.
Does that mean they're going to start calling me Kova?
No.
All right. Good talk.
Okay, what's our next case? I'm going to see if I can...
Gonna go get some coffee.
Yeah,
Suit yourself.
let's see if we can go out the door. Oh, what's this? That is just a drawer. So that must be our inventory. Loading. What? Oh, is this just his corner office? Is there a bigger office or what? Okay, right, so yes. That looks like a weapons case. So we can pick up a camera, rulers. Who's the old boy?
Hi, I'm Noomi Kovacs.
Well, you must be the latest Oi boy.
What the hell's an oi boy?
Oi?
Outside intelligence? Oi. Listen, kid, if you want to stand out and be seen as spectacular, it's best that you take to our office vernacular. Let me introduce myself. Hab Applecott's the name. Equipping agents is my claim to fame. You need gadgetry, you come to me. Forgery, too. I'll make you an honorary degree.
Okay, so he's Q then, right? Do you have any advice on how I can get some field work? What's up with turn? What's with all the rhyming? Hopefully we can go through all these.
Advice on how I can get some field work?
Around here, that's unfortunately Horace's domain. And between you and me, that's a downright shame. He won't use my inventions, says he's found better kinds. But that's only because he pockets everything he finds. If I were in charge, I'd send him on a permanent vacation. But Turn won't do it. I think he fears retaliation.
Okay.
Could you help me replace Horace in the field?
Well, Horace is more a pain than I'd like to admit. Too loose with his lips and totally lacking in wit. But going out on a limb for a perfect stranger? Why, a stunt like that could put my job in danger.
What?
I promise to return the favor.
And what makes you think you'll be around to repay? Turn's fired assistants after only one day.
Okay, the rhyming is getting annoying now. I'll charm him with my good looks. I'm strong. I'll work extra hours. I'm smart.
I'm smart. Practically a genius.
Intelligence is something that one has to prove. All right, go ahead and make your first chess move.
Queen's Bishop 8 to Queen's Bishop 7. How about a game of checkers instead? The peanut is neither a pea or a nut. What can I say to impress you today?
The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. It's a legume.
Intelligence and knowledge aren't one and the same. Just spitting out trivia is both boring and lame.
Okay, then we'll do the...
QB8 to QB7.
There's a pawn in that spot, you crazy cretin. One move in and you're already beaten.
Okay, well, we'll do checkers
How about
then.
a game of checkers instead?
That right there's an amusing joke, but I won't stick my neck out for the intellectually broke.
What can I say to impress you today?
There's a step in the right direction. Keep bringing the rhymes and you might pass inspection.
Okay, the rhyming thing is getting annoying now. My quick-witted brain will never die, nor will my elephant-like memory awry. Ugh. Feel free to inspect my poetic license, after which we'll begin our mutual connivance. I'll stand here for weeks on end if that's what it takes to call you friend. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall... the poetic license.
Feel free to inspect my poetic license, after which we'll begin our mutual connivance.
Your words are wrong. The rhymes are slant. You should be hit in the face with an antique lamp. Now you've got me doing it.
I'll stand here for weeks on end, if that's what it takes to call you friend.
You've impressed me thus far, but how long can that last?
I'm a visitor from the future, not one from the past. As long as it takes, I'll always outlast. My knowledge is vast. When you find out the answer, you'll be somewhat aghast. That one.
When you find out the
I'm just
answer,
picking
you'll
at
be
random
somewhat
now.
Aghast.
When it comes to Western poetry, you're clearly a beast. Now, how about a form that began in the East?
We've got to do a haiku now or
Count
something.
of 5, 7, 5 is a perfect way to keep the brain cells alive. Now, with a haiku, I'll be impressed through and through, and maybe help you.
Okay, shut up, you old man. I've had enough of your games. You're making me... The egg is white, pure and unwavering and bright.
We
Fuck it.
know what you need, so don't worry your dumb head, the early birds say.
Your poetic prowess has left me feeling quite awed. As a man of my word, I'll assist with your fraud. This fake ID should serve you just fine, but if anyone asks, the hands that made them were not mine.
Will this give me access to the photocopier?
Without an official tracker, there's little that card can do. If you want real privileges, you might try a switcheroo.
Who's gonna be dumb enough to fall for that?
Check another floor if you can't find someone nearby. As long as you stay persistent, you're sure to find your guy.
Thanks, Hab.
Okay, so we have got something in our inventory now. The whole rhyming thing was getting very, very tedious. So this is the photocopier in
Looks
question.
like I'll need a key card to get this thing to work.
Okay, what's on the notice board?
Outside Intelligence is looking to start a competitive Jai-Alai team to play against the Bellows Bloodhounds. What the heck is Jai-Alai?
It's pronounced highline.
What the heck is High-Lie?
If you don't even know what it is, you're not welcome on the team.
Okay, right. Outbound Research Division. That's the bullpen. Who are you?
That desk's a little tall, isn't it?
It's meant for standing.
Why would anyone want to stand when they could sit?
You'll understand when you're older. Roaming the halls already, are we?
Turn said I could have a break.
Well, now I have to commit 3 of my best agents to undoing the damage you've done with that phone call.
I tried my best.
Oh, I'm sure.
I still don't
you
know what
did.
was the third thing
But
we
keep
missed
this
out on.
Office running as smoothly as possible. Perhaps you'll consider making this break a permanent one.
You want me to quit?
Quit, step down, early retirement without benefits. Why get hung up on titles? All that matters is that you're happy. Why don't you think about it and get back to me?
So he's the office dick, then, basically. Who are you? I'd like to do a field mission. Can I have a code for the Outbound Research Division? So we're going to have a code to get in this door, then, probably. Yeah, that's the keypad. I should get back to work.
Who are you?
Thornton Penderbrook, Office Manager, Division of Outside Intelligence, Heir Apparent to Penderbrook Motors, International Traveler, Raconteur, and Bon Vivant.
Oh, well, my name's Noomi.
So basically, he's the son of the car company owner. So that's the only reason he's got this job, then.
I'd like to do a field mission.
A field mission? Oh, that's rich! Most of our work is handled over the phone these days. We only have one agent in the field. There's no need for any more.
Is there any situation where I could work in the field?
For that to happen, every single agent in this office would have to become indisposed.
So it is possible then.
If that kind of wild optimism is what you need to continue your interminable existence, far be it from me to tell you otherwise.
Okay, so if we give everybody in the office food poisoning, does that mean we can go out on a mission?
Can I have the code for the outbound research division?
The bullpen for the telephone division falls under Mr. Turner's domain, and he prefers to, keep that to himself. My only dealings with him is through the company mail system.
Turn doesn't trust you.
It's my understanding that Mr. Turner lost his government position due to information about him being leaked. Ever since then, he's been very particular about office protocols.
I should get back to work.
Before you do, let me ask you a question. Have you ever taken the time to stroll the docile woods?
Nope, yep, I prefer the city. Are you asking me out on a date?
I prefer the city.
Well, that wasn't the answer I was looking for, but I suppose I should have assumed based on your attire. Off you go!
So, whatever the docile woods are. So, I presume we can put a fake letter in the mail system, which we can pass ourselves off as Penderbrook to Turner.
Looks like these mail slots connect to the bullpen on the other side.
All inter-agent communication must be approved by yours truly.
Okay. Can't push the trolley. What's behind the door?
Out of order. Guess I'll have to hold it.
Okay, right. Downstairs then. Well, my initial impressions are reasonable voice acting, visually not bad. It's just a little dull. Oh no, we're going up. Right, fair enough. Who are you? You must be the agent that goes out on missions because you're next to the helicopter. Either that, you're the pilot.
Well, there's a new site in an old place. Name's Horace. Horace Hayes.
Hi, I'm Noomi.
Noomi. Another
Okay,
name I'm gonna have to learn.
the voice sounds
What do you mean?
really far off.
Let me guess. New kid, fresh out of the academy, ready to travel the world. And
Okay,
send on
the
fire.
recording or the voice isn't great.
Problem is, Penderbrook's only got room for one field agent, and you're looking at him.
I have a lot to offer.
Can we just kick him off the
Oh,
building?
I'm sure you do. But once you realize all you're going to be doing is answering phones and ordering lunches, you'll go somewhere else, just like the rest. Why don't I save you some time? The Bellows Agency just opened an outfit across town and are looking to poach as many of our agents as they can. Why don't you give her a call? Head off to greener pastures.
Okay, so is this how we replace everyone? I want to see if we can go further down the building. Also, it'd be nice to move a bit quicker. Oh, we can turn off the AC.
Whoa there! You got any reason to be fiddling with that contraption?
Not really.
Then don't.
Yeah, his voice recording is really annoying me. You sure we're a corporate spy? Can't we just kick somebody off a building? Surely, that falls under our remit. No? Can we go down? It doesn't look like it. So it is just 2 floors. I didn't mean to click that again. That was a misclick. So we've got fake card and the flyer. Maybe we give the flyer to
Locked. Looks like
this
it needs a
guy
password.
because he's an asshole.
Can I post this on the notice board?
And have that Bellows woman going around poaching our best employees? I should think not.
I'm going to do it anyway. I didn't click it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No. Right. Oh, I get it. We're supposed to photocopy that multiple times and then shove it in everyone's mail slot, probably. But I think that's pretty much everything. Unless we're supposed to do another mission with Turner. There was that option of, you know, what's next. So let's try that. Let's see if we can actually do something. Otherwise, I'm going to probably call this quits because, as I said, so far, it's a little dull.
When's our next case?
We don't have a next case. That phone call was a taste of what you might get to do in a few years, after you pay your dues.
I've done 4 years of espionage school. I've paid my dues.
Company policy: all outside intelligence employees must have 2 years' experience before accepting missions. No exceptions.
Let's go on one of your missions then. A real one, out in the field.
I haven't done field work since I was with the government. If you ask me, waste of time.
You were a government agent. Like the kind that kill people and blow stuff up?
I was, but that was a decade ago, and I don't really like to reminisce.
Why? Did you get fired?
Where did you hear that?
I didn't. I'm just wondering why someone would quit such a cool job to work for a car company.
That's really none of your business. And if I was fired, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I'm pretty sure you'd be able to tell me if you didn't get fired.
I shouldn't have even told you that I worked there in the first place.
Ah, is that why you got fired?
None of your business.
You got fired.
I can neither confirm or deny that. Is there any chance you might have... we might be called into field
Is
work?
there any chance we might be called in to do field work?
The only way you would be called in to do field work is if every agent in this office were to become incapacitated.
So, like if I made them all sick or got them to quit? Something like that?
Are you planning something?
No, I'm just a very curious person.
Why don't you go be curious somewhere else?
Well, there's clearly no canteen or anything we can make everyone sick, so it is getting everyone to leave.
I have to use the bathroom.
Thanks for the update.
So I want to just quickly have a look in his office. Come on. Oh, bye. Right, there.
I have to go see a man about a horse.
Yee-haw.
Right, okay. Now, is there anything we can actually click on here?
Not much competition in this Employee of the Month game, is there?
Not as long as I'm around.
We can click on the phone. Yeah, we can click on it, but it does bugger all.
Nice haircut.
Better times.
Have you ever thought about growing it back?
Every single day.
Okay, there's got to be something else we can actually click on. We can't click on his board. Nothing in the bookcase. Yeah, as I said, we're what, like half an hour into this, and all we've done is that one phone mission thing. It's a little dull, unfortunately. Nothing we can click on. No. So presumably the only people we can switch the card out with is this Joker over here. Wonder if we can sneak up behind him and then do that. Nope. Doesn't seem to work. Nope. Okay, so he's
Kinda
standing
chilly
right...
in here. Might want to turn down the AC.
You might want to leave well enough alone.
So we break the AC in the roof. He leaves his desk. We swap the card out on the desk. Photocopy all the things. So I want to talk to the gadget guy, see if we can get him to tell us how to fix the AC.
Well, hit the floor. She's back for more.
What's with all the wine?
How do I use the photocopier? I have something I'd like to copy.
You'll need a permanent ID if you want that to work. Talk to Thornton over there, but watch out, he's a jerk. He's the one over there with the fancy desk and the haircut that borders on statuesque.
Got to go.
I've got to go, but thanks for your help.
If you need anything else, just give me a yelp.
Yeah, I want you to tell me how to...
Well, hit the floor.
Just say the same thing again. I want the... Yeah, exactly the same.
Go, but thanks for your help.
If you need
I want to
anything
throw a
else,
monkey
just
wrench into the
give me a
AC.
yelp.
That's got to be a thing.
Safety notices, interoffice dating policies. Not much about this place seems to spell adventure.
So we can't put that on the board.
Anything you want to post on that board
Yeah.
will have to go through me first.
Yeah. So I'm going to try the AC one more time. But this guy will probably stop us again.
You keep messing with that AC box, and I'm gonna have to say something to the higher ups.
Just looking. Sorry.
Can we mess with his helicopter to get him to go up there instead? Because clearly that's how we're supposed to do it. No. Doesn't seem to be anything clickable. We'll just talk to him one last time, even though his voice recording sounds awful. Give me some training. Can I borrow your ID cards? What are you doing up here? How come you're not applying for this job? Yeah.
How come you're not applying for this job?
I know certain things about the people here at Penderbrook, which have afforded me a somewhat privileged situation.
What do you know?
You heard about how Turn's partner at the government wound up getting arrested? Well, let's just say that Turn's version is a bit of a bald-faced man.
Borrow your ID
Can I
card?
borrow your ID card? I need to make some photocopies.
You're not planning to pass up that job flyer I gave you, are you?
Would that be a problem?
Not for you. Heck, with that free dental, the whole office would clear out in a right jiffy. After me, you'd be next in line for field work.
Exactly. So will you help me?
Love to, ma'am. I don't know you from Steven.
I think the expression is, I don't know you from Adam.
No, I know an Adam, and I can definitely tell you two apart. He's my brother. Don't take it too personal. I would let him use my card either.
Yeah.
Bye.
At the moment, I'm not buying into this. But if you're interested and want to check it out for yourselves, as always, I will leave a link in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this little first impressions, though a lot of it is just wandering back and forth aimlessly, I'd say it doesn't look too bad. The voice acting's not too bad either, though that one guy's voice recording seems awful. But other than that, yeah, it's...
Looks like these mail slots connect to the bullpen
Yeah.
on the other side.
There's just...
All
Shut up.
inter-agent communication
Shut up.
must be approved by...
There we go. Right, spacebar shuts him up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with this. But yeah, as I said, if you want to know more, link in the description. And of course, you can get in touch with us in the comments below or on any of the socials over at the Kilobits. Alright, until next time, guys, I'm going to take the high road on this one and not say any more. Okay, catch you later. Bye.